Welcome back to L.A. Noire.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hucked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
Thanks, Chief.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
You're bummed like a swiper, man. Put him down with my sap.
Seems like a nice boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
Thanks, lady. Yeah, I especially look out for the hoodlums. They're the worst. Alright. We're going to the rail yard. Straight to the crime scene. Alright, Rusty.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
You know, you think after all these grisly murders that are targeting women, you think they'd stop going out and partying? Especially the moms.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Like that last one had 2 little girls. Why was she out drinking, getting drunk, fraternizing with some random dudes? Stay home and watch the TV with your youngins, you piece of poop. No wonder you got moited. Oh. Ooh.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Hey, man.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you.
Big Preach. Oh, boy. let's see the victim.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
I'm clicking, but it's not inspecting. There it is. Jeez. Ooh, swollen eye. No, the head. Okay, I guess this.
Another missing ring.
All right.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Yep, shut up. Okay, so these older games like LA Noire, I forget how old this game is, but it's really showing its age. Like
The smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
They got a couple.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay, my turn. So they got a couple of things, right? Like some cool ideas with the whole facial animation stuff and then like the premise. But I feel like as you get into the thick of this game is when you start to really notice its age. And a lot of the times it just kind of feels like I'm doing the same thing. You know, you go to the crime scene, you look at the dead body, it's disgusting and you feel bad for them. And then you look around, you listen for the piano, you click the thing, you try and zoom in on it. And then your guy says something about it. And that's kind of the game. I thought there would be more depth to LA Noire. It's novel. There's some novelties. A couple cool ideas here and there.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
But I'm reminded
That's gonna
of...
be difficult, Cole.
Fuck, shut up, man.
Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
No, I don't care. I'm reminded of why I haven't finished this because... Sorry, but this game... It's, it could be better. Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know that what makes you become. What that makes you become. But I am not waiting to harass and accuse. I am waiting to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl. And what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your own body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn. And it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine. Oh, great. This is some high and mighty religious bullshit. Someone judging Evelyn. Okay. Well, of course she's a mom. Big surprise. All these single white moms going out, getting drunk, getting killed. Look at the thing. Zoom it. Just zoom it.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her. This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
So, I don't know. I looked it up and I'm barely halfway into the game. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm struggling.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
I think I'll keep this as the game that I come back to every blue moon. And you're like, oh, LA Noire, this will be fun. And then you watch a couple episodes, and then I come back to it again after a few more months. And then, I don't know, in a couple of years we'll have finished it. I just can't play too much of it, because I'm just like, you see how it is. I'm just like going from point A to point B, watching a cutscene, picking arbitrary, like, choices on a dialogue thing, and it's exhausting. I want a game that's more engaging. This game does have charm. Don't get me wrong. I do like parts, and the characters are fun, and the writing has some pretty cool parts. But yeah.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247. I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
I guess what's extra sentimental about it is this is one of the first games I played on the channel. And I was excited to start it. And I have had some legitimately fun moments playing this. Let's go to the liquor store. I guess I just have to be in the mood for a game like this. An old, kind of rough around the edges game with a pretty dense story, and it does have some quirks, you know, but it is reminiscent of...
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell their...
Shut up, you racist garbage. It is reminiscent of, like, old
I read about
film noir, which is pretty cool.
People are starving.
From,
can't do that.
I had a film class.
Want to sell the food to fund the Civil
I had a
War
film
against
class
the communists.
at college, and it's really made
Really?
me appreciate, like...
Guess that's okay now. I get the
the
point.
golden age of Hollywood and all that. The controls for driving are so bad.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth.
Push these controls.
Give me a break.
Did you see that? The car went like... "Er." I tapped it and it did that. I tapped it.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor?
Do I get
if
to
they are
kill
starving?
Rusty? I'd love to shoot him in the face.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood
You know what?
Street. Union and
Sure.
Rockwood Street.
Sure.
Get it to handle
I could go for taking out some aggression.
Okay, at the next corner.
I'm so
hang right.
fucking sick of these controls. And I don't want to drive with a controller. That defeats the purpose. I like playing with mouse and keyboard, so... Maybe I can get one of those secret cars, although that would require me to have to go find one. And I don't even know if you get to keep it. Do you get to drive the secret cars? I don't know. Are they even better than what you start with? Well, I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. Do I like answering my own questions? Kind of. Into the tunnel! Out of the tunnel! If you were looking forward to me being in the tunnel, too bad. I jump cutted us through it. Out of the way! Police business. I gotta drive across town for one little measly crime. So I can shoot a guy and feel a little better about playing this not great game. Sorry. I know I keep hating on this game. I'm hating on it after like 12 episodes of playing it faithfully and kind of learning its characters and world. What is going on? You guys gotta move! It's so dumb that you can't shoot people. Oh, I'm a cop. No! They broke my car! Okay, asshole. How come your car's fine? Give me your car. Give me your car. Get out.
Out of the car. Police.
So I pay the city all these goddamn taxes and you need to take my car?
Shut the fuck up. Oh, but I can run him over.
You're a different man in front of the captain, Phelps. Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor schlubs.
I am, because they deserve it, Rusty.
Whoa, if someone reports this...
Come here!
I'm out of here.
Get over here!
Run, you fucking idiots! There's people there!
I don't care, Rusty. You should know this by now. I like Rusty. I liked when Rusty yelled, "Run, you fucking idiots!" That was funny. Get out of the way! Clearly Cole's lost his mind! Yeah? Oh, what's going on up here?
God damn it! I said cough it up! I'm not gonna say it again. Say That's it, old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
You piece of shit. Oh no, sorry man.
Give it up, LAPD.
I forgot that these are actually pretty cool, these little side quests. There he is.
You can still catch him.
shot your ass. Yep. Got him. You know, I would have liked to be able to shoot more, but that's okay. I'm getting all bloodthirsty. What's going on? Not much to say about that one. You dead. Street crime. Here we go. Okay, Rusty. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna focus on driving. So if I'm quiet, that's why. Wow. Did you see that shit? Wow. Even when I try to drive good, I still get fucked over by these stupid NPCs.
Where'd you learn to drive?
Nowhere. Why did you stop in the middle of the road?
Slow and steady, come on.
No! I'm gonna stop in the middle of an intersection. That'll help. So, Rusty, tell me some more, misogynistic, racist garbage. Let's hear it. Turning on the horn. Not that it does much. It's your fault for your car being there. That was your fault, bitch. Don't have your car there. Sure. I was just over there, but sure. Now that you've left the area, I need you to drive back there for another thing. We noticed that you're not over there based off of your GPS that's not invented yet. But now that we know that you're far away, how about you go back there and waste some more time? Over. Rockstar was like, we need to... I don't think it was Rockstar, like main Rockstar. It was like it was another sanctioned part of them that I don't think exists anymore. They were like, we need to pad out the runtime of this game, so let's have the completionists waste their time by driving as far away as possible from these side quests, and then we'll have them go to them. So that way they're just driving around the town more, because that's clearly the best part of the game. This game, I don't know what it is today. It doesn't normally get me this grouchy. Alright, what's going on here? Maybe it's Rusty. Maybe Rusty's...
King. Go ahead,
Shut up!
further.
Maybe Rusty's wearing down on me.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
post.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Really? Why do you do it like that, Cole? Now that I'm far enough away, I'm gonna tell you that I'm coming to arrest you. So that way you try and get away from me. What is this supposed to be, Bonnie and Clyde or some shit like that? Get out of the way. Okay, why did that happen? Why is it turning on its own? Get out of the fucking way before I shoot you in the head. Move! I'm not drunk, I'm pissed off. Why is it turning on its own? Just turn normal! Jeez!
You gotta get me closer.
I'm trying, but the controls in this game are ass. They're getting so far away. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose the mission.
Every man for himself.
Wow. I don't even know what I hit there. There they go. In their hot rod while I'm driving this piece of literal poop. Oh. Hey guys. I'm gonna shoot you now, okay? Shoot him. Pull out my gun and shoot him.
Put your hands in the air!
No, I wanted to shoot him.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue.
I wanted to shoot him in the head.
459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
Oh, that was dumb. I didn't like that one. You're driving, Rusty. We ain't got all day for these boring side quests. To the liquor store! This game is turning me into Rusty. Except I'm not racist and I don't cheat on my lady. I'm just a grump. You first. Douchebags first. Okay, how about not douchebags first?
How can I help you boys?
What's up, you old
Detectives
fuck?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Boo, boo, boo. I just wanted to grab the one on the left, but sure game.
Does this mark mean anything?
22
Hallmark.
carat.
Gives you an idea of the quality.
22K inscription.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Ugh.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Okay. That bird's missing a head. Oh, no, it's just down. Got it. Never mind. Never mind. Bird looks fine. I want a hot dog. Hey, can I have a hot dog?
Hell?
I just want a hot dog.
This guy must have escaped the loony bin.
Why? What do you mean? I'm hungry.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
That's the guy from the papers.
What do you a beer and a mop? You trying to say the beer went down the skeleton's bones and he had to mop it up? What kind of joke is that? I don't want any hot dogs. You suck. All right, where are we going? To the liquor store, obviously. All right, fuckface.
Whoa!
You're driving
behind the wheel.
Easy.
All right, fuckwad.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
Why aren't our mouths
The address
moving?
is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy whipping on his old man. Hey, hot dog guy. He's over here.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Okay.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot.
Shut up, Rusty, please.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her.
Oh,
An
thanks.
alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
Yeah.
We'll take a look around.
Okay. It's just a photo. I hear the Sherlock games are pretty good.
She wasn't always such a loner.
That they actually do, like, you actually do deduce stuff
Evelyn
like
was
a
reading
detective.
Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't
Metaphysics.
stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
There's no real detective work in this game. It's just look for the clues and then, like, look at the face when you're talking to them. The acting can be separate from the face. The actor can pull it off, or they can make the character sound very guilty, but they're actually not. So it's like a red herring.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
No, it was pointing at the thing.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Okay. Bowling ball. I'm pin. Bowling pin. Bowling pin. I can literally see it. Why do I have to zoom it? Zoom! Come on.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
I don't know.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
And now we go to a different place. See what I'm saying? How it's like monotonous after a while? It just kind of all feels the same. I mean, I guess like what else are they supposed to do? But I don't know. I feel like they could have gone better, like more in depth on the actual detective stuff.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
It's just like, we're Rockstar. We have money. We can afford to invest on a gimmick that's like, obviously for the time, it was good facial animation. Looks like he's innocent with this one.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
What was your
You and Evelyn
relationship
close, Mr. Robbins?
with the victim?
How many people will be sad she's gone? I'll be one of the few.
We haven't used intuition in a while. Truth?
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Okay. Thank you, Mister. Alright, well, I suppose we'll just take off. Thanks, buddy. Is that a radio or a television? Huh. Alright. The bar, let's go to the bowling alley.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thanks,
Let's
Lady
go get
Liberty. She looks like the Statue of Liberty. Kind of a cute little old lady. Thank you.
That's one heck of
All
a
right.
Sunday.
To James Tiernan. Is he at the bar?
Down the left side of the alley.
I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted at how much that lady looked like the Statue of Liberty. What did she just say?
What's a special with
Do I go over here?
Boy, let's make it seem better.
Gutter ball.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Hey!
There!
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
Why do
We
you
might go
say
faster
that?
if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Why do you say that every time? What are you waiting
These are
for?
flashy cars to be parked
I
outside
literally
of a
just
bowling
got in the car.
Lanes attract a fast-living
I'm down,
individual with
asshole.
money to burn.
Turn!
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Bro, I was holding down the turn for like 3 seconds and it still didn't turn.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Turn! Turn normal. Turn like a normal video game.
Cole. Spin him out.
I'm trying, man. It's
Another
doing the,
runner. Well, at
it's
least we
doing the
got
GTA thing where it
Why
makes
they
them go
always
faster
run?
than you,
I'm
so
sure
you
we
can't
got the
get
wrong
them.
person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight. by
There we
any
go.
means.
Now I
I'll
can
try to
get
shoot
him.
out his tires. Wish me luck. Going through the square.
I hope
Whoa!
the people see him in time to get out of the way.
Can you please let me go,
If this
tree?
isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless
Oh,
endangerment.
I remember this
That's
part.
unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detective. Leave that to the perp's imagination. That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
I want to shoot you in the head so bad, Rusty. Alright, get out.
Give it up! LAPD!
LAPD! Lapd! LAPD, more like lapdog. Get it? LAPD.
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it.
What are you guys talking about? Are you talking about from back when we were chasing the guy? This game is so busted. Why is this stuff not crossed off? Let's go to the bar, I guess. Keep LA safe. That freaking banner is everywhere. Drive safely. This car handles a bit better than that other one. It still turns on its own, though.
Calm down.
It still turns on its own. That's awesome. Love that. It's one of them self-turning cars. Can I get an ice cream? Oh, hot dog. Can I get a hot dog? They should let you buy hot dogs.
I recognize that guy from the paper. He's a cop.
There's the police. Give me a free hot dog. Okay. Order me a poop dog.
Whoa! Easy!
Hey, more hot dog. Can I have a hot dog?
That price is outrageous.
You know, I get a feeling you can't actually buy hot dogs in this game.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
All right.
What's your name?
Guy.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Evelyn Summers.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Why is Cole Phelps always yelling, Evelyn Summers? Like, calm down, man. You'll get more you'll have a better impression and get more answers if you aren't yelling at everyone.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
Writing about how much of a liar you are?
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Plebeian.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
You're a pretty obvious liar, just like everyone else in this town.
How about murder, McCaffrey? You ever been involved in a murder before?
If I'm carrying the mark of Cain, you're gonna need something to prove it, detective.
Who says that? Metaphysics are solid. Yep. Yep.
You're ruining my drink. It's time to move on.
What?
McCaffrey, we're not finished with you.
Oh.
You had your chance to cooperate.
Oh. Wasn't a book? If I'm being honest, I looked that one up and it said book, so. Thanks, Wikipedia. You were wrong. Last time I used Wikipedia. Well, I'm not about to redo that. Whatever. I'm not invested enough to care. Burp. Sorry if that's not fun to watch. Me being not invested. Crime scene, bar, liquor store. That's it. Why am I sitting in a chair? Get
I'm
up.
pretty sure we didn't join all the dots at that crime scene, Phelps. Let's go back.
I'm stumped. Ideas? Back to the crime scene.
You can drive.
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon.
Why are we back here? Did I miss something?
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine.
This bitch stole the lipstick?
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
You found her lipstick. What did you write on her body?
What are you talking about? I didn't write anything.
Well,
you found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Intuition. I knew it wasn't that, obviously.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell? I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
One of the comments on that Wikipedia page was that Rusty was their favorite companion. What is wrong with people? Why would you like Rusty? He's the worst. Okay. Back to the liquor store, I guess. Oh.
Nice day for it.
I'm really
Can
struggling.
you drive to this one?
I'm really struggling, man. Hurry up, dude. Please. I'm back.
Seems like a decent guy.
Again.
Missing something here? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with the lady cut up like the Dahlia.
Where'd the guy go?
5 years from now, all our jobs will be done
Oh,
by robots.
hello. Apparently I missed something. The game knew, but my guy didn't, so... I'm back here now. Back to your weird little back room. I'm clicking furiously. I already saw the book. Oh, I can open it.
She was borrowing
Great.
books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Okay. Back to the... I'm at the... Look, Okay. What'd I do? Look in the garbage? Talk to Butthole? Look outside? Knowledge of
You know a
McCaffrey.
friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
He doesn't look shifty-eyed.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Never mind.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
He shifted his eye right when I hit truth.
Sam's taking me out of Palm Springs.
I hate this game. I really hate the fact that you can't just shoot whoever you want. It's a Rockstar game. You should be able to kill everyone. What is this? Oh, I'm a cop. Cops don't do that. Yes, they do. Cops shoot innocent people every day.
11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, Code 2.
Get in this
11 King, in or
car.
out?
Fuck face.
Let's not keep the man waiting.
Get in this car.
Damn it!
Get in. You're so slow. I hate you, Rusty.
Slow down, idiot.
What'd you call me?
Could we try not killing the people that pay our salaries?
No. I want to kill them. It didn't let me have Rusty drive. That's a big bummer. Now I have to drive. Did you see that?
Watch where you're driving, you
That was
maniac.
like half, not even half of a second. That was like 0.01 second. That guy like shifted from this lane all the way over here to right in front of me as I was going full speed. Wow. This reminds me of those older games where cars just magically like hit you on purpose. That was every other GTA, like San Andreas and stuff. I swear, they like made it so that way cars would get in your way.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
No. This game is only making me mad. I went to run them over, but it made my car turn out of the way. Did you see that? That was weird.
Whoa there.
Back to the police station, where all the freaks are. Where all the idiot police guys. All the corrupt cops.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that death.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Downstairs?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Oh, there's a downstairs.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that desk.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
Okay. Here we go. McCaffrey's apartment.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out.
You're driving.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Why didn't it let me drive
pose
last
a question.
time?
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Okay. I'm going upstairs. What level? What level is it? 2, 3?
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
There's the popo. Get on the knees. California Grove.
Nothing significant.
Delicious. There's the California Groves. Okay. Well, it's a bloody Thailand.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
What about other stuff? Are we just going off of the bloody tire iron? I mean, what if that's like red paint? I don't know. I'm tired.
Isn't he the cop that won a medal?
This game's
solving all those
wearing me out. Why am I running into a wall? Where's that chicken coop at? This man's raising chickens on the roof? He's raising a bald eagle?
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a
Why do
hangover,
you
McCaffrey?
yell at people?
Sit down and we'll talk.
Why do you scare them off?
I'll go get our wheels.
Makes no sense. Can you go any slower, Cole?
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Why does the music sound like low quality? You know what I mean? It sounds like it's not the same quality like the rest of the music is.
LAPD.
You're running out of steam there, bud.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Trying to wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
I don't want to drive.
Unless Tiernan set him up.
You
I
drive.
don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
A lot of loading screens in this game.
Sometimes.
We're interrogating this guy now. We just started. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Intuition. What does it mean to ask the community? Lie. So he's lying?
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Observe this suspect. Do you like when I circle this? What about the handbag? What about the upper hip torn letter?
Seems there's a serious gulf between what you think you know and what you actually do, Detective.
Oh. Oh. Wait.
Back here! I've not said my piece yet.
Oh. Come back here? Sorry.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
What about the torn letter?
You're going to have
Oh.
to do better than that, Detective.
I hate this game.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, Detective. The party has good lawyers.
I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm not having fun.
I don't want to be rude.
I think I'm done with this game after this episode. I'm gonna uninstall it.
I got the goddamn jitters again.
Where's the other thing? The room?
I heard he's an honest cop. That's an oxymoron for you.
Over here. This one. Hello.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
I barely knew Evelyn. Well, what about if I used asking the community? It's very evenly split between doubt and lie. So how about lie?
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
The letter. What about
You and
that?
Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
Bruh, don't yell at me, bro. What about your purchase of liquor? Store and road testifies the victim brought... Yup!
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
Excuse me.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
This guy's making me sad. Book?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute. But, you know, I'm not so sure.
Brr. There's murder
Do you
weapon.
own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
I don't think it's this kid. Tiernan's accusation.
No, don't go. We both want the truth here.
Up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Let's see the evidence. Time of death. No. Tiernan testifies to threats of violence against victim made by Rovsner. How do I get up? I don't think it's him.
No, don't go. We
No.
both want the truth.
No, don't go. Don't know why. All right. Let's go talk to the other guy. It's definitely this dude. He's a douchebag. Access to tire iron.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Do the shifty eye. You're smirking. Do the shifty eye.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
We have Tiernan's accusation now.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
This fucking douchebag. Fine. I'll be right back. I'm sure it's that guy.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
I'm pretty sure Tiernan feels bad about what he did.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
Events prior.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
Can you stop lying, kid?
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
You got the dartiest eyes I've ever seen. McCaffrey testifies to Tiernan confessing and asking for help of disposing evidence. This nervous little man. All right.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. It wasn't me.
This guy's gonna make me cry. It is not you. It can't be him. He's getting me emotional just looking at him tearing up like a little baby. What evidence do we have? Oh. Okay, so I was trying to use the letter because I figured it linked McCaffrey to Evelyn. But I need the other half. I only have one half. I'm actually kind of liking this quest as much as I complained. Shut up, dude. I don't care. I kind of wish I could get the rest of the evidence. Where would it be? So we got the upper half. It wouldn't let me open the map. Come on. We got the upper half from the liquor store. Let's go back to McCaffrey's apartment. I might have missed something. Hop in, you stinky fart. Whoa, guys. Whoa, hey there. I hit my breaking point. I don't know what happened, but I'm back to liking this game again. I don't know what's going on. I don't even care that it made me crash there. I barely tapped left and it just did it. And I don't care. I'm too interested. Wow. In the plot here. I'm not gonna lock up that confused boy. I'm not about to let this sleazebag frame. What's his name? Kiernan? I'm not about to let McCaffrey frame Kiernan. As fluctuating as my investment on this game may have been recently,
that will be all.
I will not let some dirtbag condemn a younger man who clearly has less experience at life than him and is just getting screwed over. He doesn't know better. I think, obviously he's immature, but I think he and Evelyn maybe had a thing, or they were maybe in love or something. You can tell he cares about her and he feels awful. Let's see, it's got to be something. Oh, is that it? Yeah! How did I miss this? And it crossed off It crossed off that the apartment.
Found beside the body.
Take long
Very
before
least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
put your things in your old room with a lock on the door. Privacy, you can come and go as you please. I will care for you. You can return you to your normal life. I know your address has changed, but I cannot be sure this letter will find you, but I pray that it does, that you consider what I've said. I love you very much, and I pray every night that you are safe and that one day you'll knock on my door and the rip between us will be mended. Her mom, Augusta. What's with the book?
Circumstantial.
Nothing. So do I have torn letter? Yep. Knew it. Something didn't feel right. Wait, anything else in here? I think we're okay. Alright, back to the police department. Jeez. I know a lot of people didn't like the driving for this game, and I get it. It definitely has its ups and downs, but I don't know, it's not all bad. I've had worse driving in other games. This is definitely not good driving by any means, but... Ugh. Why? Why did you run in front of me, man? I don't know. If you get a better car like this, it's not as bad. But having the slow cars with like their unresponsive turning and then they're just slow and then they're fast for no reason out of nowhere and then you crash it. Yeah, that can be frustrating. Here we are. I guess this car does that too. You saw that spurt. It was like... Yeah, that was weird. Okay, we're back. Get out of my way, bro.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick.
I'm the main character, not you. Hello. What do I...
Fuck you, asshole!
What do I do?
Railroad someone else.
I can't talk
I'm
to
not
him.
saying anything.
Charge. I'm gonna do... So I can't talk to... Man, it's already like almost dinner time here. And I've only had 2 episodes of this today that I recorded.
Right through the red light.
I seriously can't talk to this jerkwad? Okay, I'm redoing the whole mission. This big-ass mission. Here we go. I don't even care. I don't know. Something clicked, and I connected with Kiernan, seeing him get all emotional and cry. The protective part of me will not let that young man's life be ruined for some dickweed. So, we're gonna redo the whole thing. And I don't even care. I don't feel annoyed about this at all.
Now's not the time to lose your nerve.
I have enough spare time to do this. We're gonna go through that whole mission again. We're at the very end. We're about to charge the wrong person because we didn't link the evidence properly.
Press the pawn.
Let's go through all this again. I will jump cut,
The address is
and we
348
will get back
South
to
Main
where we
Street.
were. And it'll be better.
Muller case go to
come home.
Can't believe I didn't pay attention. I guess, like, I have to force myself sometimes with games with this much, like, dialogue. But clearly, Evelyn left home, and her mom misses her, and there's some guilt there. She used to live in Connecticut. She moved to LA, and she worked at a theater, which shut down, and now Evelyn is, what's the term? On the lam or something? She's just kind of a bit of a vagrant now. living in between places. Hence her room in the back of the liquor store.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
That's why the guy was like, alcohol and liquor store, being drunk at a liquor store, maybe not the best. So, the guy clearly cared about her, the liquor store owner guy. Also, I turned on subtitles. I can't believe I haven't had the subtitles on this entire time. Sorry about that.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible.
Mm-hmm. Doubt.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out.
You're on the west,
Until then, you can think
schmuck.
of knowing how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
Cole said she wasn't always such a loner. So she moved from far away, came here, got mixed up with Grosvenor, and yeah, that's a shame. I don't know. Maybe my brain's just kind of morphing back into the LA Noire brain, but all that stuff I said, I kind of want to finish this game. It's a cool game. I mean, if you actually get into it and ignore all the dated mechanics about it, it's got a good story.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning. She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. It wasn't for a boy.
Present.
She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
That's what he was talking about. See, you probably, if
you
you were
and Evelyn
watching,
close, Mr. Robin?
you were like, yeah,
How
obviously.
many people will be sad she's gone?
They already said all this.
I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
But I was zoning
It's
out.
difficult for me to have her staying here. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
She said her mother was getting her straight back on the straight and narrow, but she's old now.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Yeah, Evelyn was like 40. I didn't expect that.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No, I'll get the guy, don't worry. Now that I had practice with this mission, it's not too bad.
You can drive. Poe on Santa Fe.
Evelyn Summers!
Okay. Aware of her.
You were aware of her? Really? That's what you're going with?
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Now I know you're lying.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces.
Really?
I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
A card reference. There's that book. Yep.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
He's already trying
Thank
to
you
blame
for the
Tiernan.
information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Let's get out of here. Fart bag. Come on. Let's go to the bowling alley now.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Okay, but we're going to the bowling alley first, though, right? Right? Oh, okay. Oh, doesn't he talk to us in the basement and try and, like, redirect us?
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
You sure you want to know?
As far as...
Hit him, Cole! Spit him out!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah, this part.
Looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us. I'm okay with it. Oh my God, this kid's crazy. He's gonna kill. That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Burp, burp, burp. All right, kid. Let's bring you in. Come on.
Put your hands where I can see them.
I can do that too. Put your hands where I can see them. Stick them up. So, after you talk to that old lady inside the bowling alley, Kieran actually runs from the lanes to that, like, side room there. I just noticed that on my second playthrough. He's like, oh shit, they found me. Did I go here last time? The pawnbroker? What the hell?
How can I help you boys?
Oh yeah, I did. Wow, the pawn shop really is a waste of time. Alright, let's go to this Butt Nuggets apartment. Apartment?
You can drive.
You can drive us to his apartment. You can't outrun me, McCaffrey! I did track and field! I'm gonna get you!
McCaffrey!
Let's get this smug son of a bitch. So I guess the rings from the pawn shop are more of the bigger picture, like the bigger plot going on that encompasses all these main quests.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
Okay. So I know what I did wrong last time.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
So I figured it had to do with the letter.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
But I didn't have the whole letter last time.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The torn letter.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Such a douchebag. I'll be right back.
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
McCaffrey testifies to seeing the victim enter a hotel with Tiernan. Yeah.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
This guy's like a 20-year-old something, and she's like twice his age.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last
Not
night.
judging, just...
And she had no other place to stay.
It's a little strange given the
What happened
context.
last night? I don't remember.
Liar.
You're lying.
Why do you lie?
You'd been fighting with her. You fought and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
I already got you for this last save.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Burp, burp.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof.
Apartment.
Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
Wow.
He can be very cruel.
You don't say.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
You really think I'm gonna squeal?
Tiernan's kind of sweet on her. That's a shame.
I say we
Remembering
bust in there
little
and find
details
the
like
goddamn
that. What are you guys doing? Get out of here. This is my job. What's up, butthole?
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
In my apartment. Yes.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
With Tiernan's accusation. Here we are again. This is the right one, right? I think it worked last time.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Okay.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
He's so happy. Man, on that last save, he was so sad. That got me really emotional. Well, I'm glad we did it right this time. Tiernan does not deserve that. Events prior to murder.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
Oh, wait. Is this where he gets upset?
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Burr. McCaffrey's accusation.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And that it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
No. Dang, it's such a great scene. So emotionally charged and well acted. Man, gets me teary-eyed right there. Okay. Alright, don't worry, Tiernan. I did it right this time.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
Okay.
All's fair in love and war.
It's you and me, Bungus.
Olive oil comes from olive.
Okay.
Where does baby
I'm talking to him
Find
now.
another fall guy, detective.
What?
I'm done.
What do you mean?
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Excuse me. Do I use the phone?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Here we go.
Get in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I got your criminal record, scumbag.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
I can't wait to bust this guy.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Bustin' makes me feel good. Bustin' makes me feel good. What can I say? Here we go.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at this little bitch. Yeah, you're mad now. I outsmarted you. Boop, boop. See ya.
Governor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Burp, burp.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Okay, so, forget what I said. We're playing more. There's gonna be another episode. Not quite sure when. Probably soon. Thanks for watching. More LA Noire. Feels strange to say that again. I mean, I did say that on last episode, but still feels weird because it's been almost a year since we played this, so feels good to get that case solved properly. All right. See you next time.